Mr Alessandro.
Afternoon, Minister. Thank you for your address. Reece Alessandro from 9 News. I too wanted to ask about prominence laws, and I understand you're taking a number of different views on the various elements of those laws on board. And so I wanted to ask you, when do you anticipate that framework will be finalised and any changes put before Parliament?
Thank you very much for your question. And as I said, updating our media laws to reflect the digital age is a key priority and one that we took to the election. And prominence, having a prominence framework in Australia is a key part of that. We expect to be introducing legislation this year on the issue, and this follows a detailed consultation process over the past 12 months.
Thank you.
Paul Sakal.
Hi, Minister. Thank you. Paul Sakal from the Nine Papers. I wanted to ask on age verification for porn websites. Child safety experts and women's safety experts have said you've gone soft on the industry and you're trusting them too much. I wondered, on what basis do you trust the pornography industry to engage in a cooperative code? And just quickly, the issues you've gone through today, AI, hate speech, misinformation, they strike me as huge global behemoths. I wonder, are the advocates, many of whom are in this room, unreasonable in thinking that, a communications minister can fix all these problems?
Thank you very much for your question. To the first part, there would be no decent-minded Australian who wants children to access age-inappropriate material, including pornography. I'm very grateful to the E-Safety Commissioner for undertaking an important piece of work with the age verification roadmap. As the Safety Commissioner noted, and as I alluded to in my address, the ability and the efficacy of the systems that currently exist for age verification are immature and also carry significant risks in terms of privacy and their ability to be implemented overall. What I have done as Minister in receiving that age verification report is take a detailed look at how we can most effectively prevent children from accessing that harmful material. And I want to be clear on this point. This isn't only about accessing pornographic sites. This is about the some 30% and growing of content that children see literally coincidentally. They stumble across this using online platforms. It's not something that they go looking for. It is incidental to their online experience. And therefore, what we are seeking to address is ensuring that the digital platforms have measures in place to minimise that from happening. If I take, for example, the case of Roblox, which is a popular service, parents are often led to believe that this is a safe service. But I note that there's at least one case on foot in the United States suing Roblox for not protecting children from seeing inappropriate material. What I want to do as Minister is utilise the powers that we have right now that are effective under the Online Safety Act. And I have asked the E-Safety Commissioner to commence work on the second tranche of codes to address pornographic content. This is critical for ensuring that the industry lifts its game. And as I also said, we want the industry to invest more in what we know can be effective age assurance technologies. So this is a multifaceted problem that regulators around the world are grappling with, which, to the second part of your question, actually goes to the precise point. Regulators around the world are dealing with these questions of online safety, of prominence, of ensuring that children don't access harmful content. And it is important that we undertake this in a cooperative manner, not only across governments and regulators, but we also do this across whole of government. And that is what we are seeking to do in this space to address those harms. We are not going to be a government who says that big tech is too big and we can't address this power imbalance in the interests of Australian consumers. We are determined to make things better.